Good morning, everybody. I kept the curtains open all night so I could just enjoy and see the rides whenever I happen to wake up in the middle of the night. And let me tell you, Dudley Do-Right was going like all night pretty much, from what I could tell. Pretty cool. Really gonna miss this view. Good morning, everybody. Welcome and welcome back. I am Cris the girl, and today is gonna be part 2 of our stay here at the Loews Sapphire Falls Resort on Universal property. If you didn't catch my last video, I stayed the night here and I did a whole complete hotel tour. We walked all along the grounds and I showed you the entire room in here. We went to the pool. It was a lot of fun. So if you want to check out that, it's going to go a lot more in depth into this hotel than this video is going to do because I'm checking out today. So we don't have that much time left, which is really, really, really sad. Nonetheless, this morning is breakfast time. I talked about this, I think, ad nauseum in my last video. I'm so excited to eat breakfast. They have a breakfast buffet here down in the restaurant, the main restaurant, and we're gonna do that. And it's, I think, the perfect morning to do that because it's pretty darn gloomy out, and I think it's gonna rain pretty soon too. So we're gonna have breakfast, and then we'll pretty much take it from there. But I do have plans to go inside of the parks today because there's some stuff that I wanna accomplish, and we're here anyway, so we might as well. Anyways, thank you so much for clicking on this video. I sure do appreciate it, and I hope that you enjoy it, and let's go. By the way, I slept great. It was a nice night. Did I just say this? I think I did. I kept the curtains open all night, so anytime I woke up, I could just kind of glance out the window, see what was going on. I think eventually they turned off the lights for Dudley Do-Right, but it was a while in, and yeah, it was comfy. And the only thing is like I had one of the worst dreams of my entire life here, and I just kind of wonder if, like, I had such a great day yesterday, and it was so much fun, and I didn't let anything bother me, and I didn't worry about anything. I was just like, this is just great, I'm having the best time, etc., which is very, very rare for me. And I feel like whenever I have those days, my brain just compensates in my dreams, and it's like, hey, let's explore what it would be like if your brother died. Wouldn't that be fun? Sounds like a fun dream. Let's do that. You had too many happy thoughts today. I don't know, just random things I think about. Anyway, let's go try to get some breakfast. Forgot I could take the elevator to the first floor. Oh well, whatever. Need the exercise. And we've made it. Amatista Cookhouse. Here's a look at what we're dealing with. It is a breakfast buffet. So they're gonna have a bunch of different options in here, which I am very excited about. Love me a breakfast buffet. Also, they do have a menu if you just want to order something off the menu here. And I got me a table right here in the corner. Here is a nice shot here of what the restaurant looks like. It's very cool, very nice, very open, lots of tables, comfy seating. There's the breakfast buffet over there, and I truly cannot wait for the coffee. That's what I'm really, really looking forward to. All right, we'll start off here. Grab a plate, and let's see. So we've got a nice little assortment of cold cuts and stuff that you can stick on top of your eggs. They've got a lot of fruit in here, which I'm definitely going to grab. Some bananas too. Also making me some toast. They have a nice little bread cabinet in here. You could get a bagel as well, and you just slip it in the thing, and then it's going to toast it up, and then put it right out over here, I hope. And there it is. Got orange juice and apple juice. Get some orange juice. Got biscuits and potatoes over there. I see some pork sausage. There's a bunch of stuff going on in here. Bacon, eggs. And we have a nice table in here with a ton of pastries. Look at these donuts. Oh my gosh. I could just eat those and be very happy. They got some muffins. On this side, little mini muffins. Looks really good. Also have pancakes, maple syrup. There's cereals, more pastries over here, croissants, cinnamon rolls. Oh my gosh, it looks so good. Here's what I went with. Got a croissant, some of the potatoes, a biscuit. I don't know what this pastry is, but it looks really good. And more scrambled eggs than probably one person should grab. Trust me, it's a lot. Also, I got my toast, butter, and some fruits. And we have coffee. Hooray! I'm so excited. This is incredibly good, by the way. I've been eating away here, and I'm pretty much throwing in the towel here. The first round was all I was able to eat. Buffets are usually lost on me, not gonna lie, but that's all right. We got a lot of different things, and it was super, super good. I did go ahead and grab a donut, though. I couldn't help it. Not sure if I'll be able to eat all of it, but that's probably my favorite part of this, is the fact that they have big, actual, full-on donuts in here. It's pretty impressive. All right, we're back in the room. Breakfast was really, really good. It took a little bit longer than I expected, but it was great. My server was fantastic, and the food was really good. And yeah, so I have like 45 minutes until checkout, so I got to slap some makeup on really, really quick, and then we're gonna head out. And we've got about 15 minutes till checkout time. I am all packed up and pretty much ready to go. Just taking one last look at my view here. Gonna miss it. But you know what? We will be back. Just a few thoughts here before I leave. Sad face. This was a lot of fun. Really, really enjoyed this resort. 10 out of 10 would stay again. This is my first time staying on Universal property at a Universal hotel. And you know what? It is vastly, vastly different from Disney. I haven't stayed at a lot of Disney hotels either, quite frankly, but certainly have more experience with that than Universal hotels. And I definitely see there's definitely huge, huge differences. You know, at Disney, Disney is shoved down your throat. There is no escape from the Disney. And, you know, the IPs and the characters and the music and all of that stuff, it is everywhere, and there's nothing wrong with that. But this was nice because obviously it's not like that here. It's more like just a normal hotel, which so if that's kind of more your jam, you want something maybe a little bit more normal, I guess. I don't know how else to really describe it. Then I would definitely recommend staying here for sure. That being said, you know, on the flip side of it, it is a normal hotel. You know, when you go to Disney, it's really special because you feel like you're in this whole other world, or at least that's how it's supposed to be. And here, I think really you could just be sort of at any other hotel. I feel very lucky, once again, as I've stated ad nauseum, to have the view that I have, because I am absolutely reminded I am at Universal. But otherwise you wouldn't really have that. So it's just something to consider as well. But yeah, no, I love to hear everyone that I came in contact with in terms of staff have just been really super nice, great customer service all around. My server at breakfast this morning was outstanding, and it's just a very, very positive experience overall. This hotel, I think, is kind of an in-between. It's not super, super luxurious. It's honestly not the nicest room that I've ever stayed in, to be honest. There's definitely, there's paint peeling on the walls. There's a few stains. It could definitely use some renovation. So don't come in here expecting, 5-star amazingness with all of the, fresh paint and all that stuff. It's not like that. But that being said, it was very clean. Very nice. Absolutely would stay here again. Clearly the perk of this is the fact that you can walk to Universal literally right next door. And of course the fact that it's a pet-friendly hotel is really awesome too. There's only a few hotels on Disney property that are pet-friendly. So yeah, I think that's also an added bonus. So very sad that the trip is over, but like I said, we will be back. So this was a very positive experience. I had a great time, and yeah, let's move on. Goodbye, room. See you next time. Alrighty, back in the car. Everything's all packed up. We checked out right on time. And to be honest, I'm kind of sitting in the car for a little bit because I ate a lot of breakfast. Alright, I'm super full. And I kind of needed to just sit down for a little bit before we move on. I'm good now, though. I think I'm ready. But before we do, there's a couple things that I did want to mention that I forgot. So if you're staying on property here, first of all, checkout process was super easy. There's a myriad of different ways that you can check out, which is nice. You don't have to just go down to the front desk or just leave and not tell anybody like I usually do. You get an email. I checked out via email. It was super easy. I just pressed that I was checking out right now. In fact, housekeeping gets that message like right away, because by the time I was exiting my door, right after I pressed the button, they were already there and ready to go. Granted, I checked out literally at the last minute, so makes sense. But anyway, they're on top of it, so keep that in mind. Press the button when you're actually checking out. But you could also do it on your TV. There's a few different ways that you can do it, which I think is pretty darn cool. Very simple, easy process. And that's always nice, because then they can obviously get housekeeping in there, refresh the rooms, and get it ready for a new family to stay in. The other thing I wanted to mention that's kind of going along with what we're doing for the rest of the day here is that if you stay on Universal property, you obviously get some perks along with that in terms of the parks. So one of the things is you get early access to the parks. And I'm not 100% sure how early it is. I'm assuming probably like an hour. I think that's pretty standard. But it's not the entire park. It's only certain parts of the parks. Specifically Harry Potter Land for some reason. And I think that goes for both Islands of Adventure and Universal. Harry Potter Land in particular. Specifically certain rides and Ollivanders as well for both parks. So I was debating on whether I was going to go check that out today before I got here, but then when I looked into it further, I realized, oh wait, it's not for everything. Like I could definitely see the advantage of like getting up really early and just going to Universal in my PJs, riding ET, the first one on ET that morning, and then going back to my hotel room and then getting breakfast. I was all ready to do that. But ET is not one of those rides that is open first thing in the morning. It would be just the stuff in Harry Potter Land, and I personally can't ride any of those rides, so I didn't bother. But I wanted to bring that up. It is an option. It's something that you can do. And ultimately it's great because Harry Potter Land is in both parks is a very, very busy land. So I'm sure that's why they did that. To kind of mitigate some of the crowds throughout the day. So if you can take advantage of it, if you want to take advantage of it, you totally should. It's a thing that you can do if you stay on property, which is pretty darn cool. Okay, my lazy butt is finally out of the car. Let us continue with our day here on top of the parking garage again. This is pretty cool though. I just think this is really neat. I don't know, I don't spend that much time exploring Universal property, so this sort of thing really does fascinate me, just seeing all of the different angles of the hotels and Volcano Bay and the theme parks and such. I don't know, I find it interesting. Alright, we're gonna head back over into the resort. Here's the ballroom space, by the way. Looks really, really big. I see some escalators down at the end there. So I think it goes on and on and on. And then there is a whole space out here that I haven't seen yet. I think that this would be more so for like weddings and such. They've got some like lights set up down there. There's a lot of space. There's this whole patio section in here too, gazebo thing. I know they do weddings here, so that's probably the space for that. Okay, so what we're gonna do here is we're gonna take the walk that I talked about ad nauseum in my last video, this garden walk to city walk to the theme parks, right along the side of the river here. And by the way, yes, once again, this is a long walk. Okay, so if you want to take the water taxi, it's right there. It's a beautiful ride, but look, I need the exercise. I really do, so we're gonna take the walk. Also, we do get a really cool view of the hotel from this side. I forgot about that. This would have been nice to do last night as well, but that's okay. We will be back. By the way, here comes the water taxi. Good timing. It comes very, very often. Basically, every single time I look out here, there is a water taxi either coming in or leaving, so that's really nice. Walking underneath the tunnel now. We're heading up to the other Loews hotel, the Royal Pacific. I think that's what this one is. It's got a really cool plane out here. I think this was an actual Jimmy Buffett plane. I might have just made something up, I'm not really sure, but I think that was the trivia with that one. Yeah, this one is the Pacifica. It's literally right next door. And I don't know, maybe next time we can stay at this one, because it does look really awesome as well. I think it's more of like a Hawaiian sort of theme, which is pretty cool too. So this is interesting. We've come along a fork in the road. Now normally we would just go straight to go to City Walk and the theme parks, but the sign says if you go this way, you run into our hotel, the Sapphire Falls, also the Aventura Hotel and Cabana Bay, which is very interesting. I haven't been along that way before. We're gonna have to do that at some point. Ooh, you know what? Yeah, we can check that out on the way back, because I left my car in the parking lot. We have to go back to the hotel to get to it. So we'll go this way when we come back from the theme parks. Here's a little long shot of the path that we're going. So we're going straight along this way and then taking a curve along with the river and going along that way. So there you go. It's a beautiful walk. And then to put it into perspective once again, straight forward here is Islands of Adventure. And then you walk over this bridge, you see this lovely waterway. And we were just walking right underneath that bridge. Right in there. So pretty cool. So part of the reason why I wanted to hit up Islands of Adventure today is because there are a lot of perks not only for people who stay at the resorts, but annual pass holders as well, which is not a novel concept, not a new revelation or anything, but it sort of is to me. And since I decided to do this hotel stay, and I've actually been reading the emails that Universal sends me, make sure I don't miss anything, I've realized that pass holders, I don't know, there's a lot of stuff going on right now, specifically in the month of January. One of the things being you can get a free, I get it because I'm an annual pass holder, so I pay money every month, but a free lanyard. And they're offering it in Universal as well as here in Islands of Adventure, somewhere in Toon Lagoon. I don't know where. We're gonna find out today because the lanyard looks awesome and we might as well grab it since, you know, we're here. So that's what we're doing. BT Dubs, Islands of Adventure, actually Universal in general is doing a new ticket entering thing where instead of using your fingerprint, they actually take your photo, which I vastly prefer, not just on a germaphobe level, but on a nails level, because if you've been watching Vloguary, then you know we've been having some issues getting into Disney because I have nails and I've needed assistance a few times to get in, so that was nice. Easy breezy, got right in. So all that the website says online is, first of all, they're available through the end of January, so not too much longer. If you want to grab one, you got to come out here and grab it soon. And all it says is the annual pass holder lounge here in Toon Lagoon. I don't know where that is. So let's go find out. It's kind of funny because I almost envisioned this great grand adventure where we just walk all around Toon Lagoon, walking in every single store, every single cafe, trying to find this lounge. And it's right here, underneath Betty Boop. It's literally written all over the wall. All right, here we go. It's this nice little room in here where you can hang out. They've got some seating, they've got some beverages, and I see some annual pass holder specific merchandise as well. which is pretty cool. Water bottles, mugs, shot glasses, water bottle holders. These are pretty cute. And they have annual pass holder ornaments up there too, which is pretty cool. I can't remember if I got a universal ornament yet or not, but that could be an option. Here's a cute little tank top in here. They also have a white shirt with the same logo. Here's another one, not food-based. And they have some of these plastic tumblers in here too, $19. And you can refill it all day long, which honestly wouldn't be, it's not too bad of an idea. If you're someone who drinks a lot and if it's really hot out, that's not too bad. Here's a Spirit jersey-like thing, a long-sleeved shirt. I like the color of that one. And there's some cute little bucket hats too. There's some lanyard pouches, which might be nice since we're getting a free lanyard here anyway. And if you want a different kind, they have other kinds of lanyards. Those you gotta pay for. And there's some pins too, and keychains. There's also a nice windbreaker here, and the fanny packs as well. They don't just have ornaments also, they have a lot of Earl the Squirrel Christmas stuff item in here. 30% off. So there you go, if you missed out on some holiday things, you can grab some in here. That Earl the Squirrel scented candle. They got you covered. And ta-da! Here's the lanyard. It is pretty cool. It's like a retro looking one. It says pass holder on it, and it's purple and very 90s looking. So once I saw it, I was like, okay, yeah, I actually want to go get this. And so I'm really happy that I did. Totally free. It also comes with a little plastic case too, so you can put your card in there as well. I feel very fancy. This is awesome. And it's time to take a look at one of my most favorite things to do here at Universal. Watching people get soaked on water rides. There's no one on that one. I'm sure there'll be ones on other ones though. All right, here we go. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, that's so, I say this literally every single time we come to Universal. Every time. That will never not make me laugh. I know everyone else is having a good time too, so I'm not totally laughing at their misfortune, I swear. Although they don't look too happy about it. Oh no. Oh, right on top of that guy. Oh, so good. I gotta tell you, these are the days that I live for. These are the days that I love living in Florida. It is the perfect day. Weather-wise, nice and sunny. It's not too hot, not too cold. Just perfect. And I love being at the parks with this weather because it really is a rarity. Like, this is the best time to be at the parks right now. Ah, it's so nice. And we come full circle, literally. Just yesterday, we were looking at the back side of Dudley Do Right from our hotel window, and now we're looking at it from the front side. I will never look at this ride the same way again, which is pretty dang cool. And part of the reason why I wanted to get here today too, so I could just see it from the front side and think about all of that. And I wanted to point out Kong here too, because we could kind of see the back side of that from the hotel room as well. So cool. I'm actually gonna head on out now, but I wanted to point out that there are other things in the park, throughout the parks, that you can get as an annual pass holder. Like I think Starbucks has a special annual pass drink that you can get right now. I think you can get a special drink and special food inside of that place. Don't quote me on that, but it's somewhere around here in Islands of Adventure. And a few other restaurants and cafes and stuff like that too. So I would just encourage you, if you're an annual pass holder, get the emails and actually read them because you could be missing out on some pretty cool stuff. So might as well, you're paying all that money, right? Now that we have a lanyard, something I'm gonna be keeping my eyes out for is a new lanyard pouch, because the one that I have that came with it is just plain, but we might as well get a cool fancy Universal Studios one. This could be a good contender. It reminds me of the old signs that they used to have along I-4 advertising the park. Scotty T, my favorite ride, says Universal Studios. So I'm gonna think about it. Okay, let me show, what is that weird glare? Let me show you all what I got. Because I did actually go ahead and get the lanyard pouch. I thought that this was really cool. Initially I was gonna try to find just like a Simpsons one, because I thought that would be really cool, but I saw this and this is perfect. This reminds me absolutely of Universal, and that's sort of the whole point. So went ahead and just grabbed it, and then also on my way out, I happened to see a Cheryle bottle opener. It's a magnet as well, $11, and I find that hilarious. So had to grab this too. So yippee, there's my souvenirs. So we're now gonna head back more or less the same way that we came back in, except we're gonna take that side path like I promised and see what happens there. I'm excited to go home. I'm sad that I'm leaving, sad that the staycation is over, but I am happy to go home, which says a lot because it means I really love my home, which our last apartment I didn't really like that much. And I would have been really sad to be going home. Like really, really, really devastated, bummed. But now I'm like, you know what? I'm ready to go home. I'm good. By the way, shout out to my parents for staying over and watching Bella for us this weekend. Jay has been out in Atlanta and I came over here, and Bella has been is being watched by my awesome parents. So shout out to them. Okay, so we're coming up to the fork in the road here. We went straight ahead last time, but as I said, the sign pointing this way also says Loews Sapphire Falls. Never been that way before. We've been that way a couple of times. So let's see where this leads us. So far it's a winding path through these bamboo trees here, and I think we're gonna be walking through a lot of the Pacifica Hotel here. Wow, look how beautiful this is. And of course I lied, apparently, so it forks again. And this way you would walk to get to the Pacifica Hotel. Looks like maybe a parking lot right over the hedge there. The sign is saying go this way to Sapphire Falls. And I have a feeling maybe I know where this is going now, because we're actually we're going across the water over this awesome bridge, and I think maybe we're gonna be walking along, yeah, the other garden path that they have. There's a view over the bridge. Sapphire Falls directly in front of us. I don't know how much shorter of a walk this is gonna be, but we're gonna do it anyway because I said I would, and why not? We're not really in a hurry or anything. So yesterday I was saying how there was the other garden path that I never walked down before, and it's probably not as pretty as the other way. This is it. This is that other garden walkway. I'll say this though, this pathway has a ton more benches and trash cans along the way. There's one here, we just passed one a sec ago, there's one already up ahead, and the other direction doesn't have like any benches or trash cans, so that's just something to keep in mind too. And now we're getting up to the intersection where I took the wrong turn yesterday getting in. I told that whole story yesterday, although it's not really a story, that's literally it. I just turned in here mistakenly. This is the ballrooms and meeting space turn-in specifically. The actual turn-in for the hotel is the next stoplight after this. So we're gonna have to press the crosswalk here and cross the street. Now the sign did say to continue going straight ahead, but if you just kind of walk in a little bit, here's the path that we were just on yesterday. The pet walk is just right down there. Our hotel room was a few buildings away, so we're on property. And we're just gonna walk this way. And we'll just look at her one last time here. Gonna head straight on out through the lobby, back up to the parking lot, and then head on out. This was so much fun. What a great trip. We actually might as well just end it here because that's pretty much it. Thank you all for watching. Sure do appreciate it. seems like you guys are really enjoying the first video that I put out, so thank you for watching it. Thank you for interacting with it, and I really appreciate it, because this trip meant a lot to me, a whole lot to me. This wasn't just something that I wanted to make, just to make a video, do something different, blah blah blah. That's definitely part of it, but the whole reason why I'm here is legitimately to have a vacation, to legitimately have a good time, relax, splurge a little, pamper myself a little bit, and just take care of myself, you know? Sometimes you gotta do that. And I really needed to do that. I really needed this vacation. This meant a lot to me. So I'm so happy that you like the first video. Thank you for watching it. If you haven't already, I would encourage you to do so, mostly just because, again, you're probably going to be lost throughout this one, because I went over a lot of stuff yesterday, but also because, again, it does mean a lot to me. So, yeah, thanks for clicking on this video. I hope that you enjoyed this one too. We'll be back. We will be back with Tampa Jay. We may even be back with my parents at some point. Who knows? And then, yeah, we have a long-term goal of staying at the rest of the Universal resorts here someday, very far into the future probably. But anyway, thank you all again for watching. Have so many more adventures coming up here. As I always say, we're busy bees all the way through, gosh, through February and beyond. So thanks for sticking around, everybody. I appreciate it. We'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye, everyone. See you later. Bye, hotel. Bye-bye. So, fun fact. You get this because you watched all the way to the end. I can't get through this way. Down here in this whole building, you can only get in if you have a room key. And then if you go up the stairs, the only way to go is into the pool, which you can only get through with a room key. And I did take my room key because it has my name on it, so it's a nice souvenir. I don't think it works anymore. I checked out. That means unless I wait here for somebody to open either of those doors or gates, which looks shady as crap, your girl needs to walk all the way back the way she came. And then go up over the... Yeah, go up over the bridge there. That's absolutely the quickest way. And then back down around through this way. That is the only way you can get through without a room key. So keep that in mind. If, you know, you're coming here just to explore the hotel, which BT dubs, you totally can. And I meant to say this earlier. You get this because you stay to the end. You can absolutely come here just to visit. They say that you can. In the parking garage, there is a sign that says, if you are a visitor here at the hotel, then blah, 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 pay for parking, blah, blah, blah. So if you want to come here and just eat at the restaurant or get a drink and eat up at the nice little balcony area, or just whatever, you know, you're not using the pool. No one would possibly do that. Use the pool without being a hotel guest? That's just crazy. Anyway, as long as you're not doing something like that, they are fine with you being here and being a visitor on property. So just throwing that out there, you can absolutely visit here. But don't do what I'm doing right now, because that was really stupid. I wasn't thinking. I was just so used yesterday to using my room key to get into places. I wasn't thinking about it. So, what did I say at the beginning of this? I need the exercise. So it's fine. It's fine. Okay. See you later, everybody. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching all the way through. You got some bonus. Got a lot of bonus stuff that I probably should have put in the actual video prior to this, because that's useful information. But whatever. I already said the outro and I thought it was pretty decent, so I'm not doing it again. All right, bye everybody. See you later. Bye everybody. Thanks for sticking to the end. See you later.